Hey guys, Oscar here, and I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today is April the 7th, 2025. If you just logged into your computer, you're going to see, or people are talking about that the world is pretty much going to end. The market has crashed and everything is down since last week. The market has been down, has been pretty much on a correction phase. And I strongly believe we are entering a bear market. This video is for my young investors. And if you are a professional investor, if you are someone that has tons of experience, then this video is not for you. This video is for someone that is young, trying to invest, trying to work on their retirement. Now, for personal experience, for the past 5 years or so, 6 years or so, I have been able to invest over 6 figures. And I've been doing this by buying into the market every single day that the market is open. I've been doing this for the past 6 years, maybe 7 years or so, but I have been able to hit the greater than 6 figures, and all it takes is consistency. Now, for my young investors, number one, I have to wear a suit because I don't want Papa Trump to get upset. So I'm just gonna wear my suit today. And I want you to understand, I really want you to understand this. Once again, this is for my young investors. I want you to understand that for the past 93 years, the stock market has hit a 10% drop every 2 years or so on average. For the past 93 years or so, okay? The stock market drops about 10%. And this is called correction. In my lifetime, I have survived the 2000 dot-com bust, the recession of 2008, the pandemic 2020-2022. I have survived all that. Now, what is my biggest regret? My biggest regret is that I did not start earlier. That is my biggest regret. I should have started when I was 18 years old. I should have started when I was 20 years old. Now I'm 45. I still regret not starting earlier. When is the best time to start investing? Yesterday. When is the second best time to start investing? Today. Today is the best time. All right. Now, for the past 93 years, the market has dropped about 25% or more every 6 years or so. The name for that is called bear markets. Okay, so the market drops greater than 25%. And yes, on paper, I want you to understand this. On paper, you're going to lose a lot of money. On paper, you only lose money if you sell, and that is the only way you're going to lose money. Now, the reason for this is because it's called unrealized gains or losses. The same thing happens when you're making tons of money. The only way you're going to make money is when you sell. Let's say the stock market is very, very high and you sell, that's when you make the money. It's called unrealized gains and losses. So, for example, if a stock that you are so interested about, and I don't like to invest in single stocks, I like to invest in ETFs, a foundational ETF such as BOO, a growth ETF, for example, VUG, and a dividend ETF like DGRO. So you have those three and just focus on putting your money there. I want to give you a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I have been investing by reading books, watching YouTube videos, and that's how I have learned for the past 6 years or so, to the fact that I have hit over 6 figures on investments. All right, so for example, right now, I think as of today, April the 7th, 2025, I think we have hit something called a bear market. The global stocks are down, and I think we have now entered a bear market, which means that the market may drop 25% or more. So if you are interested, let's just put this out there. If you're interested on buying a stock that was $15, now the stock that you're interested on is $10, so you're getting more for your money. In a few years from now, that same stock that you in the past you were looking at and it was $15, now today you bought it for $10, and in a few years from now, that same stock is going to be worth about $25. Meaning the market eventually will continue to go up. It has been doing so for the past 93 years, 100 years. I want you to understand that. You have to put your mindset. Your mindset should be, I'm here for the long run. I'm here to keep investing. That's why this video is focused on young investors. I completely regret not starting early on. Even with $5 a day or $100 a month, I'd regret it. Because every time there is a bear market or every time there is a recession, guess what that means? Eventually, this will make more millionaires. This will create more millionaires that took advantage of the market when it was very, very, very cheap. They took advantage of the market. Therefore, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that single stock or ETF, whatever you're interested on, is worth so much more. There is a saying out there that the best investors are the ones who are dead. Why? Because they never touch their investment and they just let it grow. This is why Warren Buffett became a millionaire or a billionaire, because he held to his stocks and kept investing. In conclusion here, my recommendation is to continue to invest on dollar cost average. For example, I buy or I invest on my 3 main ETFs every single day. I do not care if the market is up. I don't care if the market is down. I don't care if the market is sideways, because I'm here for the long run. Right now, I still have 20 years left in the market. Meaning, in my investment lifespan, before I hit retirement, likely I'm going to see correction periods, I'm going to see bear market periods, and my dollar cost average will continue to buy. I never sell. I continue to invest. What has led my investment to grow substantially? Well, when the pandemic hit, that's when I made the most, because I kept investing. I wished I could have invested back in 2008, 2009. I wish I invested back in the 2000s, because by now I could have been a multimillionaire. But guess what? That is the past. I can change the past. I can only plan on the future, and I can continue to work on my future today. Today is the day. I want you to follow history. And I took notes here. I took notes from reliable sources. The market is going to drop every 2 years about 10%. Every 6 years, on average, it's going to drop around 25%. So take advantage of the drops. That is my recommendation. So if you log into the market today, we can, as of right now, right now is 11:55 a.m. The Dow is down at 1.64%, which is about 630 points. The S&P is down 0.38%, which is 19 points. The Nasdaq is down 0.89% as well, and the oil is down 1.69%, currently at $60.94 per barrel. Yes, everything has dropped. Everything will eventually stabilize. Just keep that in mind. You're here to invest for the long term, my friends. This is how the market creates millionaires. You have no idea how many millionaires are going to be created because of this. No idea. Just continue to invest. That's my personal recommendation to you, someone that is 45 years old, which I hope I had invested or started investing back when I was in my 20s. Right now, I would be completely retired and living such a very simple life. All right? I'm just giving you my advice from an older person to my young individuals. All right? Guys, thank you for listening. I hope you continue to keep the noise on the background away. Continue to focus on your goal. That is the only thing you have left. Continue to focus and so on. This turmoil that we're going through right now, yes, it is bad. It's going to affect many individuals. It's going to affect many jobs. But who knows? Because Trump likely is going to change his mind in 2 days from now. He will likely change his mind. So just don't focus on that background noise. Continue to focus on your goal, because that's what matters the most. Your goal, your life. And that's what you should focus on, okay? Be the best that you can be. Thank you for listening. If you found this video helpful, please click like, subscribe. That is the biggest favor I could ask you, to click like, subscribe from someone that has been there and from someone that has been investing on a daily basis. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye.